be, because they keep finding more legal Trump votes and more scammy Biden votes, because that's how you steal an election. That's how you do it. 72.3 million people, not easily controlled. 72.3 million Americans thinking for themselves, having enough sense to either check or not believe people like Chris Wallace or Chris Cuomo or, I'm out of Chris's, but the mainstream news media. Think about that. Think about the failure of the misinformation that took place. We were told that Donald Trump would have such a strong group of people show up, and Joe Biden, it would just be a party. And I'm not talking like the maskless dance party that took place in Philadelphia last night, not last week. Did you see that? Did you see the one? This is when I think Fox called Joe Biden the predicted fantasy president elect, and everybody started dancing. I mean, there were bodies. I don't have a mask on, but it's a pandemic. What's up with that? What happened, Philly? You blew it. And now what? There's 650,000 illegal votes just in Philly. Gosh. And here's what I say to mainstream news media. Does Rush Limbaugh and the EIB network and the other talk radio folks, do we have to clean up everybody's mess? Apparently so. Because how in the world are these networks going to walk back this ridiculousness? How are these networks, Good Morning America and those morons on The View, how are they going to walk this back when we have now hundreds of people coming forward across 8 states saying, yeah, that wasn't right, that was broken, that flipped the vote, no, that wasn't stamped right, that came in late, you weren't allowed to see that, you couldn't touch that was shredded, that was in a trash can. And every day the mainstream media is on board with the coup. That's why I'm just going to throw this out, I hope I don't get in trouble, but I've become addicted to Newsmax, because it's when you go from MSNBC or CBS over to Newsmax, it's like you go from fantasy world to, oh, here's my country, there's reality. 800-282-2882, the Rush Limbaugh Show. To the phones we go. Let's go to Candace, Mount Pleasant. Is that Wisconsin?
Yes, that's correct. I talked to the call center, and I'm very upset with the GOP people, and also purgatory. I've been a GOP person for about 15 years now. I work with polls. I started out as a poll watcher, and I realized, gosh, I have no power as a poll watcher. I want to work for actual polls. So I got involved. Over this election, I was the youngest person there. The elderly are there from 6 a.m. in the morning until a lot of times 9 or 10 o'clock at night. Some people take shifts, but where are the rest of you? Where are the rest of you who claim to be patriots? Why aren't you working polls? That's where the real action is. As we can see, we got punched in the mouth on this election. And the most big reason why is because we're not there. There is no such thing as a Republican judge on the south side of Chicago. Okay? Or in the cities, in Detroit. There's no such thing. There are Democrats deceiving and acting like they are GOP people, but they are not. This has been going on for years. And the pundits have missed it. And the political people have not made sure our people were there and trained. So we're partially to blame, and it has to change, and it has to change before Georgia.
Candace, you covered so many great things there. I was cheering you on. I was giving you fist bumps because, I didn't want to touch you the wrong way because of COVID. You nailed it. We are. And Candace is correct. The GOP plays a big role in this. In fact, if you ask around, you'll find that some GOP folks own interest in some of the computer systems and the counting system. So let's go back to what you said. You're exactly right. Where are the young people? And God bless the older Americans. So many older Americans take part in this process because they've seen with their own eyes some of the shenanigans that Biden and the Democrat Party are pulling. They've seen it. They've lived through it. Maybe they served in a foreign country and they saw it. Maybe they experienced a rigged election, or they had to go and help with something across a faraway land. They've seen it firsthand. That's why they appreciate freedom. We have a generation that appreciates the iPhone or fast food or whatever it may be, unless they serve. That's always the exception. The 17+ million veterans and the people serving now. That's always the exception. But what Candace said is absolutely true. But I will say this, Candace, and here's the hope. This should make you hopeful. President Donald Trump has brought more diverse and young people to the Republican Party than in six. Got tattooed for the cool. We'll bring you lots.
You know, you couldn't have written a better article. But according to science, nuts can improve your nuts. Seriously, they say it's a sperm booster. You know, you want a stronger sperm. Science. You know, somebody was like, let's see if nuts help your nuts. Like, that was a boredom scientific experiment for sure.
Oh, it's interesting. What? More point. Rigel had it. We want to be representing the art. Successfully with his legal challenges. Robert, you're focused on you. It's time to